Well, hello, everyone. Today is May the 26th. My name is MightyStream. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our Hood Recovery Services. I'm excited to do the NA Just for Today meditation with you, dated for May 26th. Let's go ahead and take a look at it together. All right, May 26th, the power in the group. Our understanding of a higher power is up to us. We can call it the group, the program, or we can call it God. Basic text, page 24. Many of us have a hard time with the ideal of a higher power until we fully accept the depth of our own powerlessness over addiction. Once we do, most of us are at least willing to consider seeking the help of some power greater than our disease. The first practical exposure many of us have to that kind of power is in the NA group. Perhaps that's where we should start in developing our own understanding of God. One evidence of the power in the group is the unconditional love shown when NA members help one another without expectation of reward. The group's collective experience in recovery is itself a power greater than our own, for the group has practical knowledge of what works and what doesn't. And the fact that addicts keep coming to NA meetings day after day is a demonstration of the presence of a higher power, some attractive, caring force at work that helps addicts stay clean and grow. All of these things are evidence of a power that can be found in NA groups. When we look around with an open mind, each of us will be able to identify other signs of that power. It doesn't matter if we call it God, a higher power, or anything else, just as long as we find a way to incorporate that power into our daily lives. Just for today, I will open my eyes and my mind to signs of a power that exists in my NA group. I will call upon that power to help me stay clean. You know, that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Just for Today NA meditation. I wish I had had an opportunity to read it sooner today. This meditation is so on point. It is so powerful because, you know, when we come into the fellowship, all of us have a tendency to have this murky background in regards to religion, or a lack of religion, right? So we come into the Fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous and we find out that we actually can revamp it, or we can reinvent, right? Our understanding of a higher power. Now, some people will say, now that, you know, if you're talking about God, Almighty God, right? That's a little bit too much freedom, right? But I beg to differ. Like I said about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks ago in here, I said that my higher power, I believe my higher power is not dependent upon my understanding of him or her or it, right? For me, I say him. So I have this piece about my understanding, because my lack of understanding or my nuances in my understanding are not powerful enough to change the existence or the capability of my higher power, right? And that's what you want when you come into the fellowship. Bring your murky religion and bring your murky understanding with you. Right? There's no better place to experience what the unconditional love of a higher power is supposed to feel like than in the rooms. Now, I mean, out of 100 times when you get a couple of opportunities there where there might be strife, jealousy, and hatred, basically, yeah, you will get those. But more importantly, you're going to experience, when you come into the setting of recovery and the meeting begins, you're going to experience this unconditional love shown to you by other NA members. And in that expression, in that ability to sob, laugh, be who you are, express your fears, what triggers you might be having, your accomplishments, your failures, in that atmosphere of being able to share that openly and still have the majority of the individuals in the meeting not judge you for that, that is a very powerful, powerful experience in the group of experiencing unconditional love. And so I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you to be able to have that experience, to give yourself room to grow, just like I did. You know, when I got to the fellowship, I'm trying to tell you, I thought my understanding of a higher power, the higher power that I was raised with, that was the only understanding that mattered in the whole wide world. And so when I landed into Narcotics Anonymous, I was hit with this reality that everyone else has their own understanding. And if you're going to be a member, you do not have the right to look down your nose or degrade anyone else for who or what they choose as their higher power. That was foreign to me. That was absolutely foreign to me. I was not raised like that. And so with time, I began to see, okay, I don't have a choice. I have to give you this unconditional love, this ability to have your higher power based on your own understanding. I have no choice, but I'm not changing mine. But then over a period of time, I realized that if I didn't develop a more loving and caring understanding of my higher power, that all would be lost. Because I still was operating out of that deep rooted sense of never being able to measure up to the standards of this higher power. And so when I was clean and had a little bit of recovery, I was definitely clean, but I still didn't have like this zest for living because I was always self-condemning myself. Yeah, so I had to change the understanding of my higher power. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful. If you're new to this program, I want you to come on in here, come all the way in and sit all the way down and just listen to the conversations and enjoy the fellowship, the tears and then the laughter. Just kind of watch it and observe it and start to understand it and start to participate in it and see if it doesn't change your life. The power within the group is an expression of my higher power's love, and I hope it will be for you as well. Talk to you tomorrow.